FlossTube. Welcome to FlossTube number 21. That's exciting. Every other Friday is the plan for me to put videos out, and I think that that's going to coincide well with a couple of trips that I have coming up and StitchCon Weekend A. If you're coming to StitchCon Weekend A, I can't wait to meet everyone. I'm so excited about it. Wow, and I have a retreat coming up going in down south Florida, and that's going to be exciting. So a lot of exciting things coming up. We also have a Disney trip planned. My son is graduating from high school in May, so April and May are going to be super busy. Well, the rest of April and May are super busy, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to getting a lot of stitching done because I can stitch in the motorhome on the way down, and while we're at motocross races, I love to stitch, and so that's how I've gotten a lot of stitching done these past couple of months, because during the weekends, whenever my son is racing, I can sit in the camper while he's practicing and stitch. And of course I have to be out there to watch him race because, well, I don't like to because it does a lot to my heart. But anyway, we manage. So let's get right into it. First thing, I have some finishes that are exciting, that I finished some things up. First thing is Christmas laundry. And I'm going to try to get this where you can see it. I'm way far away from the camera now. This is Christmas Laundry by Dames of the Needle. And I've had this one in, I think I was a Mania start, and I didn't finish a lot of it because frankly the line scared me, but I finished it this past week. And hopefully you can see that without a shadow. And do not look too closely because that, I just flow by the seat of my pants with this line and these ribbons because I could not figure that out. The pattern, I'm sure, is self-explanatory for everyone else, but I couldn't figure it out, and I just kind of winged it, the wing and a prayer, and it worked. It looks good. I like it. I think I'm probably going to finish it as a little stuffed ornament, maybe a flat fold ornament, but that's my ornament for the month of March. I think March. Yes, March. Second thing I'm going to be talking about a little later, this creator, she has reached out. She reached out to me on Instagram. I followed her on Instagram and she followed me, but I had no idea that she was actually a creator of patterns. And so she asked me if she could give 3 viewers or followers 3 patterns from her shop. And she let me pick them out, and I went and picked some out, but I wanted this one for myself. I didn't pick this one out for you because I figured by the time you got it and stitched it, I picked out some Halloween, a spring one, and a Christmas one. So I figured you'd have time to stitch those. If you actually won those patterns, you would have time to stitch it. So, okay, I'm back. There was a glare on the screen, and I'm hoping, or shadow, and I'm hoping that it doesn't come out in the video. So anyway, I was contacted by the Little Boot Stitch. It's Ilarystitch on IG, but it's the Little Boot Stitch on Etsy, and she wanted to give 3 patterns away. So she had me go to her shop and pick out 3 patterns, and I did. And so that's going to be at the end of the video. I'll show you what patterns those are, and you have a chance of me sending you winning those and me sending you the PDFs. Instant gratification. You don't have to wait for something to be sent via mail to you. So you'll get it right away. And I will do that 2 weeks from now, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so first thing is I went to her shop and I picked one out for myself, and I bought and paid for this one. And this is Strawberry House. And it is so cute, stitched up. Here it is. And I left off the words at the bottom, and I don't usually leave anything off, but I'm giving myself permission to do more of that, to change colors up if I want to leave some things out. I would recommend they're kind of hard for me to see, probably because I'm old, but I actually took a picture of it on my phone and zoomed in, and I could see those little symbols better because some of the symbols kind of looked alike on the paper pattern. So I took a picture of it and zoomed in, but I thought this is going to be really cute. I've got some little felt strawberries that I made a long time ago when I scrapbooked and made a lot of mixed media things, and so I'm going to put those strawberries on this somehow, maybe make a little pillow, or I'll do something. It'll be really cute. I think so. I love this pattern. Okay, so those are my 2 finishes this past 2 weeks. So I have some FFOs. I did finally finish my White Christmas. That was February. Yes, February's 12 and 23 ornament. And I'm excited with how it turned out. I just made a little flat ornament. And I've decided that I just need stock and check the buffalo check ribbon because it just goes with everything. And I just think everybody needs some buffalo check in their life. And I just put the cute little polka dot fabric on the back, some little mini pom-pom trim around the edge, hung it with some rickrack, and there it is, super cute. And of course this pattern came from the Stitcherhood. It's White Christmas, and I printed it off of the subscription that I have. Well, it's not a subscription anymore, but you can go online and get all of their old issues, and it is it's MTV, thegiftofstitching.com. And so this is what it looked like when I printed it out. Prints out very clearly. The pattern printed out clearly. It's just like having the magazine. And so I think it was like $30 for all the issues of their magazine. There's a lot of prairie schoolers, or they had a whole issue with some prairie schooler designs in there. And so I thought that was pretty cute. It was worth the money for me to get that. So that's one. I have a previous finish that I did not show here, and everybody's seen this one, but I just wanted to show it. It's my Soul is Needle and Thread. Looks like this. And I just finished it in the little round that it came with. Hopefully there's no shadow. I'm not sure where that shadow is coming from. It's annoying, but I'll fix it somehow. So super cute, fun little stitch. I think I finished it in a night. It took me longer to actually FFO than it did to finish it. So those are those 2 FFOs. Things, look at that. Okay, so moving on to WIPs. I have more WIPs than I care to talk about right now, though I don't know, probably 30, I don't know. But the WIPs that I've been working on the past 2 weeks, we'll talk about those. Those I don't mind talking about. The first one is Christmas Rules. I worked on this one a little bit this past week, and I've come pretty far. I want to get this one finished. I got thread everywhere. I want to get this one finished for Christmas. I just stuck the needle wherever. But here we have, moving on down to this one. I'm here. So let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 finished. That's pretty good. 7, can you see it? There we go. You can see where I just stopped right in the middle. I don't know what happened. But I didn't find a nice little resting spot, just left it there. So hopefully, I'm moving right along with that one. So probably get it finished before Mania starts, because I want to start Mania this year again. I did Mania last year. I did Mania in 2019, and then I had to take a 2-year break because we know the world went crazy in 2020, so I couldn't even think about that. And then 2021, I think I was still having stress-induced cross-stitch anxiety from Mania from 2019. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it again in 2023 because I did pretty well in 2022. So I'm trying to get some of these WIPs up and out of the way so that I can start 31 new starts in May with my busy May that I've already talked about. But we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna take some with me. I think I can do it. Okay, the next WIP, I have notes in front of me so I don't forget what I'm supposed to say, is Summer by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I've worked quite a bit on this one. This one's cute and fun. I'm using DMC on this one, and it looks like this. Hopefully you can see Summer. I think that's adorable. I know some people have stitched it without the words at the bottom, but I really like the words, and plus I have the frame. Ooh, there we go. All right, so I've got this much done. I'm down to swimming. I have all the words to do at the bottom, and I also need to add the line at the top. But we know how well I did on the Dames of the Needle clothesline. I needed a little break. I'll probably do that last. But I also did buy the called for frame. and it's Family Tree Frame Company, and it's in the icing finish. And so I think that will be really cute. It's the one that's on the cover, the model. So look how cute that's gonna be when I get it finished. And I can frame this one myself because I think I can handle that with a piece of mat board and some pins. Takes a minute for the camera to catch up. I'm trying to be slow because my son Jack edits these videos for me. He's super sweet, and but he always has some constructive criticism, so I'm trying to listen to him. It's the one time that I take his constructive criticism is whenever he has to edit my videos, because I would hate to have to do that. I used to do it and it took forever. So he's pretty fast with all that computer stuff, which he should be. Okay, moving on, I'm going to talk about a sale that's going on now, and I'm sure you've seen it. It's a Stitcher's Garden. It is gorgeous. It's a Nashville release, and it's by Tiny Modernist. I think I said that a second ago, but it is adorable. If you have this pattern, start stitching it. It's so fun. And if you don't have it, the sale will wait on you. You can finish it whenever you want because it is so neat. This one, this is what I have. I'm reaching across like a 3-foot table, and I have very short arms. So we got a new setup here this week. Isn't that ruler so cute? Or I'm sorry, measuring tape. So cute, adorable. And this sal is hashtag, where is it? Let's see. Oh, a Stitcher's Garden sal. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And Linda Newton and Simply Stitching Ocala. So Stitchy Linda and Simply Stitching Ocala started this sal on Instagram. And I'm participating, and you should too, because this is a fun stitch. It's delightful. Every little piece is just, and you get a sense of accomplishment because you do one little thing and it's so cute and you want to keep going. A Stitcher's Garden sal, and I'll put that down in the description box below. Everything usually in all of my videos is down in the description box. Somebody did catch me on something last week, and I went ahead and I answered that question. I don't ever mind questions, because the worst thing is not knowing an answer. If you want something and you want to see where it came from, you want somebody to answer you. So I try to answer you. You can email me, my email's below, or find me on Instagram and make new friends. That's fun. Okay, thirdly is Seaside Setting by the Bee Company, and I love the Bee Company patterns. I love them because they come usually with all their own finishing materials, and it's a quick little stitch. There aren't a lot of stitches. I've done 2 or 3 of their other patterns, one for summer, one for Christmas, but this is cute for summer. Seaside Setting. The other one I did was the little blue boat for summer, and I'll show that one day because it is very cute. But they don't come with the floss that you need, but they always come with, this is the frame. I got the little burnt edges. And then I have started this one. Not a lot of progress. As you can see, you maybe can't see, I've just done the sand at the bottom. So not a lot of progress, but there's not a lot of stitches on here. As you can see, really it's just some sand, some waves, and a little red house. And I would have finished this one this past weekend, but I went away and left the 2 floss colors at home. So I didn't have that kitted up very well, did I? That's what happens when I participate in Mania. All my stuff is kitted, and so I'm like, where is that number? I need to start leaving a note as to which envelope it's in. But look at the little buttons that come with it. There's a little kite and a little boat, is it? Yeah, a little kite and a little sailboat. But they always come with all the little cute buttons and the frames, or a way to finish them. I think they have Christmas trees now too that are really cute. These are project envelopes that I have. I think they're made by 3M, and I've had no Post-it, and they don't make them anymore. But I keep all my Mania starts in these and not the project bags because they line up so easily in the little file basket that I have. I wish they made them because I could buy more. I got them when I was teaching, and they're just so handy. and they fold, they go together nicely. The last WIP that I'm going to talk about is, oh no, that's it. I talked about Christmas rules, summer, a Stitcher's garden, and seaside setting. So look at there. I'm moving right along. One more WIP that I neglected to talk about was Search the Sky by Waxing Moon. And every Saturday we're stitching Christmas on Instagram. So come join along. But I've gotten this much finished, just the moon. I can't wait to go in and fill in that little reindeer. And I have a yard of blue here. It's got to be a yard. I'm afraid to cut it, so I'm gonna leave it till I'm sure. And I have all the called for gloss. And so I'm gonna leave it, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it after I'm sure where I should cut it, because I've always have like a fear of cutting my fabric and not having enough. Which on my Stitcher's garden I just talked about, I left like a scant 1-inch border because I love that fabric and I really have a lot of it. So, but I think I'm gonna have enough room. All right. So for favorite Etsy shops this week, I'm going to talk about stitching frills on Etsy. I went in search of a retreat mat for the retreats that I have coming up because I like to have my space. I don't like to infringe on other people's space. And I always feel like my stuff is all over the table. And with a retreat mat, you can put all your items right there in front of you and within arm's reach of you, and you're sure you're not encroaching on anybody else. And so I found this retreat mat set on Etsy, and I'm very happy with the handiwork and how beautifully packaged and how quickly it came to me. So without further ado, here's the retreat mat. I love how it starts like this and it folds up into a nice little, so quickly you can put it into your bag. It has little snaps. I love this fabric. Turn it around this way. So it's about the size of a book. Very cute. It opens up and you have a place that you can just set your floss down. It's not going to move around. Floss rings. Whoops, I knocked out one of the pretty pins. A place for your pins. So cute with the felt. And then these are for your scissors. So when you make that cute little, quick little snip, I'm always searching around for my scissors. And then the place for a pen or a highlighter and any other tools that you can't live without. So this is the retreat mat. Super cute, and it has a zipper on the outside edge too, so you can keep any of the other things that you need in there. And she stated in her letter that she wrote, so sweet. I love when her small shop creators include a little personal letter to you, that these are new to her shop, these little boxes, and you can get them monogrammed. I've seen a bunch of creators buying the boxes and doing them themselves from Target, little jewelry boxes, and changing them up, but she monograms them for you, and inside is a cute little needle book. Look at this. Adorable, with a handy little needle threader. Table's moving. Cute little needle book, and it fits in here. And then along with that is a little pin cushion that's glued in there, so it fits so nicely. And I think this doesn't take up much space in your retreat bag. So these two items together, a cute little retreat package for me to take. And all my stuff will be right there and not in anybody's way. And she's also sent some free floss drops. I really love that. And on the back it has, you can put your color of floss. And it has her shop name, Stitching Frills, which again I'll put down below, so that you can find them and order you a retreat set if you want one. I did buy that retreat set, okay? Okay, so for our gift away this week, I mentioned that the Little Boot Stitch let me pick out 3 patterns from her shop. And so I went and I picked out 3 that I thought that would be useful in the coming months because I didn't want something that had already passed. So Spring on the Farm is super cute. It looks like this. And I thought about buying this one and stitching the 3 separate little houses. And so making 3 different and maybe making a little banner. But isn't that cute? There's the cow, the little pig, and the chicken. I love it. So this one is Spring on the Farm. And this one is the second one that somebody can win. It is 31st October. Look how she finished that one. What a cute idea. This is what the pattern looks like. 31 October. And I had these on my iPad to show you, but my iPad kept getting a glare, so I printed them out, just the front cover, so that you could see. So someone can win that one. Or, this one's really pretty. This is not a great picture, but this is Oh Christmas Tree. And again, there's a glare, but hopefully you can see. And it's on black. It's gorgeous. Of course, you don't have to stitch it on black, but I think it looks nice on black. So you could win Oh Christmas Tree, 31st October, or Spring on the Farm. If you just leave a comment below, I'm going to pick 3 winners, and I'll be back 2 Fridays from this Friday. This video will go up on Friday, 2 Fridays from that Friday. And I will send them PDF version to you, so you have them right away. All you have to do is print them out. And I think that is it. You should see this table in front of me. You should see that side of the craft room. I should video that one day. If you think somebody has it all together, they don't have it all together. No one has it all together. Friends, thanks for being with me this time. It's a hot mess, but we're making it work. And I'll see you 2 Fridays from now. Have a great next 2 weeks. Happy stitching. Bye-bye.